Hi Taurus, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. I'm focusing on your love today. So this is your love reading starting today on the 24th of June. And I'm incorporating the frequency of the number into the reading, which is gorgeous today because it's so much about love. 2 is all about conversation, communication in relationships and relationships. And number 4s are all about the heart matter. Laying new foundation around love. And then, if we combine those two, we have number 6. And 6 speaks about the totality of you. Like when you're really tuned in with who you truly are, when you're resonating with your inner being, with your higher self, with the divine. And if you will, so June is also a number 6 month. So it's a bit of a double emphasis there on the number 6. So it's really gorgeous altogether. So let's see specifically what's going to come out for you, Taurus. This is for the very near future I asked for. I'm using the Archangel Power Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue. What will we find for the Taurus? Love. Oh, wow. Oh, it wasn't. I thought it was like 100 cards. This is such an, I just want to say from the very, from the first card that popped out, and there comes the birds again. The first card, I just want to say, obviously every relationship is an important relationship. Every person shares. They might not. Every person holds a very specific story. I think that each and every one of us has a unique story to share. We might not sit and think that your life is that interesting, but I think it is. I think there's always a story there. But there's something significant about this story because I think so this might not resonate with everybody. It doesn't always resonate with everybody anyway, but I'm trying to keep it as general as possible so that everybody can almost, which is so interesting because the paradox in it is that a lot of people feel like it's a very personal reading. The broader you get, the more personal it becomes in a weird way. And this is something about it being such an important love story. It's almost movie script. It's almost something you want to put in a movie for a lot of people to see. Maybe there's some of you Tauruses that really are working on a movie script that is for everybody to see. I'm going to show you these cards. And I want to say that in the Aries reading, the Aries love reading, the image of the lovers that came out was 2 colored women, 2 colored homosexual women. Where do you find that anywhere being portrayed? Like, I don't see that, at least. Maybe you guys do, I don't. And here, the first card that falls out is 2 men being pictured. And this is your love reading. So we're picturing this love between 2 men. So it's very much like, at least for 2 signs, the focus is on I don't want to say that the focus is on the homosexual couple, but I want to say the focus is on the fact that love comes in so many different forms and they should just not be represented in the typical white heterosexual way. it should be the norm at one stage in our lifetime, that is equally portrayed colored and homosexual. There's some importance here, because I feel like and I get serious when I talk about it, and I'm trying not to, because the lighter we can get, the lighter approach, or the more humor we can bring to something, to however hard it is, the quicker we're going to find the solution, and we're really going to see the light in the situation. But there's something around this that Taurus, and so now I don't want to say that this is just for homosexual couples or bisexual or whatever, like, orientation. I just want to say that whatever situation that you're in, Taurus, the love that you're choosing and the love of your choosing. So this could be like between religions, this could be between colors, this could be between, like, you're crossing something. It's like if you're the first in your generation to sort of, if you're Christian and you want to you want to marry a Muslim, or if you're white and you're falling in love with a black person, or vice versa. Like, if you're homosexual and you just want to come out with it, and you just want to tell the world that you're in love with a man, or that you're in love with a woman, it's like there's a bold move on your part here, is what I pick up on. There's like something important. It's not just boy meets girl and we're all white and privileged. It's something to your love story, Taurus, this time around, this specific time around. It's something to your love story that it's going to reach beyond. It's going to sort of start ripple effects for other people. It's going to strengthen other people's beliefs in themselves and their choices due to your choice and coming out with it. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be a homosexual couple, but there's some bold moves considering love. Okay? And here we have eight of, so we had Gabriel here as well, but it's almost not important. The number 8 speaks about, and I do apologize if it reverses the images. Number 8 is all about strength, power, manifestation, how you're really manifesting what you want into your life. We have so many birds here, and birds for me speaks about freedom. A lot of freedom is coming your way because of what you're choosing. So you probably have felt more locked in, or more boxed in, or more in a cage. It's so interesting because I didn't think of that in the Aries reading. But in the Aries reading, it was a golden bird cage, and there was a little golden bird that was sitting on top of it. So I spoke a lot about freedom, how they felt free as well. But not until now, I remember this movie, The Birdcage, which is all about, showcasing homosexual people and transvestites. I'm not gonna pronounce that word correctly, so I'm just gonna leave it. It's being portrayed in a very fun and funny way, in a very lighthearted way, with Robin Williams and there's so many good. It's almost like I want to see that again. It was ages ago. The Birdcage is so fun. Yeah, there's a lot of freedom here, and there's a lot of birds here showing you that you can, either you've chosen this path and it has made you free, or this is your message to tell you, if you choose this path, you're going to feel so free. Okay, guys? I need to read on the bottom on 2 of this. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. That's crazy. Okay, and then we have another 2. So strong emphasis on 2, because we have 2 in today's date. We have number 2 here and number 2 here. This is 2 in love. So two people in love, this is relationships in love, this is communication, conversation in love, because we have two of Ariel. Ariel is the love angel. We have a pink border which speaks about the romantic type of love. And we have a yin-yang situation here. It's a balancing act, could you tell? But this is sort of portraying like that you have the love angel with you. It's like you're attracting this type of love now that you're really ready for, that you want to step into. Like, and again, it doesn't necessarily, it can be in, you know, you don't have to be homosexual to be in a struggle. Like, you could be heterosexual, and I don't want to take away now from the heterosexual people and white people, you know, don't feel bad because you're heterosexual or because you're white. I'm just saying the representation is quite poor when it comes to, like, you know what I mean. I just want, it's not, you know, we can still balance things out. We can still need a bit of therapy every once in a while, even though you're heterosexual. You can still deal with heavy choices. It could still mean that, you know, you're in one relationship and it's a bold move for you to drop the relationship that you're in to go be with somebody else. So that we don't lock ourselves into, this is now only about homosexual couples, or this is only about, you know, couples over borders, over religion, over color, over, you know, no, this is for everybody. And it seems to be in your love life right now a balancing act, but you seem to do just fine, even though it's a bit on the edge, is what I pick up here. There's an infinity sign there on top of the yin yang. And so we already have number 8 here. So it just wants to show you that you truly have the power and the strength and the capacity to manifest this type of love right now. It's in your DNA and you're ready for it, which means you're ready for the questions. You're ready for the consequences. You're ready for, if you choose this love, if you choose to step into this love, it feels like you're going to deal with consequences. And the consequence might not be war. I don't want to scare anybody, but there might be questions. And maybe in the past you weren't even ready for questions. You were like, oh, I'm not ready to go there yet. And if you're somewhat in the public eye, if there's like some sort of, you have eyes on you, then even more so. Then it's like you've been waiting to sort of have this conversation, to sort of answer to your love situation. But I think you're balancing it out now. We have the infinity sign, you have the power, you have the strength, you have the capacity to manifest it. You're in complete balance yourself, it looks like, doing a freaking awesome yoga pose there. I don't even know what to call it. And then we have the yin yang. It's like the perfect balance, yin yang and infinity sign. It's a balancing act and you're doing beautifully. Two people in love, two in love. And then we have the star. The star is yet again an 8 because we have 17 there. So we have 888 on the table now. Not on the table. Yes, on the table. Yeah, with the infinity sign. So I want to tell you, like, you can start to feel power. You can feel power in so many different ways. You can feel strength in many different ways. Infinity is infinity, and you're going to start to feel stronger and stronger in different areas of your life, and stronger within yourself. It's almost like, okay, within this part of me, I've always been strong, but in this part of me, it's so-and-so. And it's like, it's going to keep showing up as you're going to start to feel more and more powerful. The more you step into your real, authentic version of yourself, the more you sort of come out to the world. It doesn't necessarily mean that you share it with everybody. It just means that you're not hiding it anymore. If there's somebody that you're meeting and you think it might be, having consequences to it, it doesn't bother you anymore because you're sort of in the strength now to deal with it. And just feeling that brings another level of strength, because it's like to feel that you have the power to have the strength and power that you need in a certain, like in a given moment. It's adding on layers and layers and layers of just good things here. And number 17 is all about eternity. There's an eternalness to this, an immortality. It can never die. So this is the type of love that is sort of crossing. Oh, so it's not just that it's crossing borders. It's not just that we're crossing over like colors or ethnicity or like sexual preference. This is also that we're crossing over lifetimes. So this probably is a really, really strong soulmate connection, that at one stage in your life, you've come together as a heterosexual couple. At another stage in another lifetime, you've come together as a homosexual couple. In a third time, you know, it keeps going and it keeps growing, and you're taking it with you, like crossing borders, lifetime after lifetime. So this is a super strong connection. You might be dealing with a Gemini due to what I see in the image, and you might be dealing with an Aquarius, because we have the star. Other than that, the star just speaks about wish fulfillment. And with 3 number 8, it just speaks about how much you're able to manifest it right now, which means you're in the energy. You're in the right energy. You're in the right capacity to manifest what it is that you want truly in this type of relationship, Taurus. Taurus, this is almost like I don't recognize you. It's a bit not so Taurusy. So you've stepped into something new. There's a really big, powerful energy to you, Taurus. It feels really strong. I'm going to continue to look at what we can find here in the extended, and just pull more cards and see what we can find about this gorgeous, gorgeous relationship. So if you're interested in the extended, then there's a link in the description box down below. You just press it and it will take you there. If this is where we go our separate ways, then thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back in a week. Take care. Bye.